Kerem Bürsin, one of Turkey's most popular actors, recently joined the global YouTube talk show phenomenon ABTalks, hosted by Anas Bukash. Known for featuring world-renowned guests such as Will Smith, Priyanka Chopra, Lewis Hamilton, Zinedine Zidane, and Jessica Alba, the program has become a stage for candid conversations about life beyond fame. Bürsin's appearance was no different, as he opened up about the struggles he faced before finding success in acting, sharing deeply personal stories of perseverance, hardship, and resilience. From odd jobs to one sandwich a day. Before becoming a household name in Turkey, Bürsin experienced a long period of uncertainty. For a while, I was unemployed. I remember surviving on just one sandwich a day, he revealed. During that time, social media as we know it didn't exist. Instead of Instagram campaigns, Bürsin came up with his own creative outreach. I started something like a campaign by emailing mommy bloggers. Blogs were very popular back then, and for 7 months straight, I kept contacting them, trying to find opportunities. His persistence eventually led to his very first job in front of the camera. It wasn't a movie role, but rather a commercial. My first acting job was for El Pollo Loco. All I did was take a bite of a sandwich, he laughed. I earned around $1,000 for that. I remember calling my father and saying, "Can you believe it? I just bit into a sandwich and made $1,000. It felt surreal." Breaking through with determination. Following that commercial, Bürsin landed a role with legendary low-budget filmmaker Roger Corman, known for cult classics. I worked with him on a film called Sharktopus. It was my first real acting experience. It didn't pay much, but it gave me the belief that I could move forward. Yet, the road was anything but easy. Offers didn't pour in immediately, and Bürsin soon realized that breaking into the industry was far more challenging than he had imagined. To support himself, he worked various jobs, including as a driver for actors on set. I used to drive foreign actors who didn't have driver's licenses. It was tough because you're sitting in the driver's seat thinking, I want to be in their position. But at the same time, you know you're not there yet. He also took jobs at gyms, welcoming guests and working behind the desk. Later, he even became a trainer. Through all these experiences, he learned humility and persistence. A painful university memory. Bürsin also spoke about a painful chapter from his university years, breaking his jaw. I graduated with a broken jaw, he recalled. I had screws in my chin. I think my blood sugar dropped, and I fainted. At that time, I was overtraining and not giving my body the nutrition it needed. It was a terrible experience. You realize that life revolves around eating. Not being able to eat properly changes everything. The incident gave him perspective on health and balance, lessons that he carries with him today. Fame without the lifestyle. Despite his fame, Bürsin insists he doesn't live like a celebrity. I don't wake up in the morning thinking, I'm famous, he said. Most of the time, I forget who I am in that sense. I often prefer to spend time in places where nobody knows me, where I can just live life as myself. While he admits there are things he misses out on due to fame, he values authenticity and privacy above all. Thoughts on love. The actor also shared his candid perspective on love. I don't believe love means the same thing for everyone. If you think of love as something fixed, like a postcard, then you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Love is fluid. It changes shape and form. If I say, this is what love is for me, and expect that exact same thing from everyone, it's unfair. You'll never find happiness that way. Sometimes what you think is love might turn out to be toxic. For Bürsin, love is a rare gift. Not everyone falls in love. We all have the capacity, yes, but to actually experience it, you need to be lucky. I think if you're truly fortunate, you find love. An inspiring journey. Kerem Bürsin's story is one of persistence against the odds. From struggling to survive on a single sandwich a day, to emailing countless bloggers in search of opportunities, to finally making his breakthrough in acting, his journey is a reminder of how resilience, creativity, and courage can eventually lead to success. And while fame has brought him recognition, Bürsin continues to live with humility, cherishing the values of simplicity, health, and love. His ABTalks interview not only gave fans a glimpse of his struggles and triumphs but also reinforced his authenticity, showing that behind the spotlight is a man who fought for his place in the world, step by step, sandwich by sandwich.